record. Share. Okay. All right, can you see what I'm looking at here with the, okay. So these were the notes from the engineers. So what came back is obviously we're getting the roof redone. They're doing a full re-roof. You'll see here though, it says roof 1 was overspanned according to the town of North Hempstead. So what that means is, let me just go down here to the engineering designs. Is that this is just the span from, let me see, roof is vaulted, need to sister rafters. Yeah, hold on. Let me grab it from here. This will be a little easier to see. Engineering. So they're going to, so basically what happens is there's too much distance from the bottom of the roof where the gutter is to the top. And so they have to put, they have to sister it. They have to put another 2x4 in there. Just, it's the code, the housing code probably changed since your house was built. So this is the roof request. So the only way they can really do it is they do it when they do the roof, because I guess you have a vaulted ceiling there. There's no attic space. Is that correct? Yep. Okay. I thought this was it, but hold on. Trying to find the right. Yeah, Mark Carr's going to do it when the roof is. This is that. Oh, here's the picture I'm looking for. Yeah, so basically in between here, they have to put another rafter just because there's too much space there in order to hold the weight of if there's snow or it stops the roof from, you know, sagging and then creating leaks and whatnot. Gotcha. All right. Okay. So to do that, what happened is they have, this is your estimate for the actual roof was 11,000 to redo this is all the roof. And then to do the work with the plywood and everything is another 2,400. So the total job is 1380 to bring the roof up to code and also put the shingles on. Okay. All right. So that's one thing. The other thing, now again, these costs, the numbers I'll show you at the end, will be reflected in those numbers that you can go over with your husband, and then also the tax credits are adjusted for this too. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. That's already done. All right. So roof 2, the back roof here, this one here, it doesn't have enough of a slope to put the panels on, because what happens is if you don't have enough pitch, then when you have snow on top of the panels, on top of the roof, if you get a lot of snow, it potentially, again, could damage the roof. And also if you have standing water on the panels, it's more likely to get the panels to, you know, the panels could be damaged or the water could seep in, you know, the longer it's just sitting on top of the panels. So what they do is they put what's called a pitch pocket on here underneath the panel to kind of give it a little bit of a slant. All right, that was $750, but I took care of that. I just kind of told them to take that out of my commission. But so they're gonna, but that's just an additional thing that has to be done. The other thing is, oh, this first one I skipped it. So your electrical, they took pictures of your electrical. This needs to be upgraded for I forgot why. They said for some reason, actually, when I look at I talked to them a while ago. Main meter is there's no main breaker. Like there has to be like a main like shutoff breaker, I guess. Again, I'm not an electrician. How old is the house? Okay. So, so basically, they have to put a main breaker on here and upgrade this so that way, you know, I guess so it'll work. I'm not an electrician. So they probably gave me some kind of explanation. So this was the estimate for that. So they can intercept, I don't know what the SCR is, from the main, from the meter main, and disconnect at the wall. So they're going to put in a disconnect switch for you because you don't have one, which basically shuts down all the breakers if there's like a fire or if there's electrical fire or something. Like there should be one, but there isn't. You should just have one on your house anyway. So they have to put that on, which was an additional $1,000 for them to do that electrical work. So I know it sounds like a lot of extra, so I wanted to give you that's basically everything that potentially needs to be done to your house. So that's all there is. There's the electrical, the roof, and then the added sistering. So this is the actual numbers now, the final numbers, if you wanted to continue moving forward with that stuff. Oh yeah, so if you the TFCU loan, so now it comes out to 35.8. What was that? It? Yeah, is this the right one? Let me make sure I got the right one here. No, I don't. This was the old one. Oh, there it is. So TFCU, the thing with TFCU, originally that's the Federal Credit Union one. We can't use that anymore because it's capped at $35,000. And so now what happens is the system, to do everything, all the work that needs to be done, it's 37,472 for the roof, the electrical, and the sistering and the pitch pockets. So this would be the cash price. You would now be at $5,000 still for the tax credit for the state, and $9,700 if you were to pay for it, you know, either through your own financing or if you were to do cash. Again, this payback now, it says 16 years, but the reason the payback's so high is because there's a $13,000 roof. It's not, the payback's kind of wonky because it's not the payback on the solar, it's the payback on, you know, getting a roof done, which is not, you know, the way it really works. So the next, if you want to do the financing with us, the other financing we could do is through the company called Sunlight. It's a 15-year loan. Now, when we do cash, there's no loan origination fees, and also we give a cash discount if you do it yourself. So if you were doing the loan, these are the new numbers. It's 43.4, 5,000, and 11,299 for the federal. And then if you put these tax credits back, like you sent it in, you would be at 201 a month. If you didn't put the tax credits in, you'd be at 245 for the full 15 years. So those are the numbers. That's everything that needs to be done. So I'll screenshot this over and send it over an email as well, and then you can you know, discuss with the husband if you have questions. Do you have any questions right as of right now? Yeah, it's I guess, I mean, when it came back, I mean, it's usually one thing or another, but you just have a lot of things that are issues with the home in order for it even to go solar. Some of these things, though, I mean, you really, like having your roof overspanned, you really want to actually do that anyway. Like if you're going to redo your roof, that's why they put the codes in, because it causes, you know, as you get, we didn't get any snow this snow, very little snow this winter, but what happens is when you get lots of snow, if you don't have that sistering in there, then, you know, your roof starts sagging basically and collapsing. All right. So I wish I had better news. There was no problems, but that's it's the reality of the situation. All right. I'll send these pictures over. I'll send this over, and then you can get back to me and let me know what your thoughts are. All right. All right. I will talk to you soon. I'll send this over today. All righty. Talk to you later. Stop that. end the meeting.